Dark Eclipse Studio here, and welcome to... No, this is not actually a tutorial. This is just some tips on compositing the Rasengan that we created last time, if you remember. And also there's a mini tutorial on how to create this energy. So let's get started. First, I have some footage here of my hand, and I'm dropping this into a new comp. It's HD and it's going to slow the hell of my computer, so changing the quality. I'm really tired because I recorded this tutorial about 60 times now, about 15 times. This is half HD, and I'm going to scale this, transform, fit comp. When you put the Rasengan in any video of your hand or so, track your hand and then put the Rasengan. And tracking, I mean by this window, tracker, and here are the tracker controls, track motion, position. You need only position because scale is hard when you're tracking your hand. And you should choose a contrast to point, something like that or so, and never choose your fingers because your fingers are in continuous motion, I think. And when you finished choosing your point, you click analyze forward and it will track your footage. After it's finished tracking, you will create a new layer new null object, and choose edit target, set this to the null. It has to be the null, and don't forget this step. Choose OK and apply X and Y, choose OK, and your tracking will be applied to the null object. When your tracking is applied to the null object, you can easily put anything in this comp and make it stick to whatever you tracked. So for example, if I put the Rasengan, of course I haven't tracked anything, but just telling you, just try to imagine this, your hand was tracked and it's moving with your hand. So the first thing you do is parent the Rasengan to the null, which has the tracking data. So when you parent this to the Rasengan to the null, it will be tracked and it will stick onto your footage. Of course, you need to choose. See, when I move the null object, everything parented to it is moved with it. And of course, when everything is done, don't forget to check this motion blur and the motion blur for the comp. This Rasengan, although it looks cool and black, like here it looks really awkward. So what we're going to do is add some effects. First effect, stylize glow, and change the color channels to the alpha channel, and then hide the radius like that. And this looks cool. You could also change the color A, and this once you change this to alpha channel, it will be changed to A, B, and B colors, which are those colors. You can change the white to blue if you want, but I will keep it as it is now. You need to put some effects on your hand. Your hand will have a blue glow in it. So create a layer new solid and make this blue, and shut it off. Choose the ellipse tool or the pen tool, whatever. Draw around your hand, turn it on again, and hit F, bring the feathering and higher it up, and then change this to add. Of course, you should lower the opacity like this. Also create a new adjustment layer, put it on top of your footage, and choose effect, stylize, glow. like the hand, and also the feathering here, and you hide the radius and change this to A and B colors, the white color to blue. So it looks cool like this, I think. Now for the energy part, how to create this energy. I really would like to create here a new solid and make it a lot bigger than a comp. I'll make this black. Choose effect simulation CC particle world, and then choose off. And the reason why I created this very big is that when the tracking is done, I will parent this to the null object. Okay, so if it was the same size, if the null object moves like this, you'll just find it go out of the frame and find it cut somewhere like here or so. Change the Z to lower to increase or decrease the size. So we're going here to down to physics, change the animation to 12 and the velocity to about 1.4. Go to particle, change it from line to faded sphere, change the yellow to blue and the red to white or bluish white, and change the transform mode to add, and then to go to options, rendering, force motion blur. So okay, now we have our motion blur. Yeah, of course I need to go back on here. What else could we do? Now rotate it till it's flipped upwards. You know? Like just rotate this camera. It was like this, rotate it like this. And just it till it fits. Yeah, and now the animation. We should preview this, hit 0. And you can see the animation should be reversed. I'm doing this here. This is the animation. This is the animation. It doesn't look right because it's coming out from the center. It should go to the center. This is energy forming the Rasengan. Right click time reverse layer, and it would be reversed, going to the center. To animate it, keyframe the birth rate, hit U to bring the keyframes, all keyframes. Make some space here and set this to 0 and go about 1 second and set this to 2. Now if you go to the first frame, you'll find it here, so move the 2 frames, the 2 keyframes till it's out of the screen. Preview this, it will be formed. Looks cool. Effect, stylize, glow. I really love this effect. And change this to color channels, keep it like this. Change it to AB colors and change this to blue. Yeah. 2 copies. The second one, highlight the radius and probably the threshold to make it like this. Yeah, like this. So now I have 2 copies of glow, one about 15% threshold and glow radius of 20, color B is changed, and the other is exact the same, but change this to 40 threshold and 140 radius. Just keeping it here. Or about 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're done. Okay, so now you have looks cool. Let's unsolo this and let's see what it looks like. Somewhere like here. And you could change this to add or just normal. Choose whatever you want. I'd like to keep it add or maybe screen. Of course, if you want to change the size, go to the camera Z and up or down to change the size. And if we preview this. Looks cool, huh? Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. You know, that same routine. Okay, this is Jupiter 0x743. What a name. And this is Dark Eclipse. And thank you for watching. Okay, now I'll leave you. Right. Bye. Subscribe.